Hello YouTube, it's Leo here again from One Technology with another simple iPad tutorial. So stay tuned, and today's topic is going to be the keyboard. Alright, so to start off, this video is mainly for my senior students, my senior citizens, because every time we go to a new community or every time we get to the point of talking about how to input typing or doing anything on the web or anything that has to do with putting information into any sort of search bar or search engine, we're going to use the keyboard. But as we all know, it's a big change from going from a regular keyboard on a computer to an on-screen touchscreen keyboard, and I find that to be probably the hardest thing for people to get used to. So today we're just going to highlight a few things about the keyboard, and hopefully this will help some people get a better understanding on how to use it. So first things first, as usual, we hit my big custom red button for the home. We press it again, we log in with our passcode, and we're just going to open up Google real fast. Open up Google, and we're going to hit the search bar just to get the keyboard out. So the first thing I want to say is the keyboard is the same layout. QWERTY keyboard as a regular computer keyboard. It's got the letters and everything. It might have a couple of different things on it, but essentially it's the same layout. That's the first thing you got to get off the bat. Now, as you can see, the keyboard's got all letters and special characters on the same page. On the same layout. You can see the letter, and on top of the letter you'll either see the number on the top row or you'll see the special character. Now, typing obviously is going to be, most people, especially my students, it's all about pecking. The other thing you can do is do thumbs if you split the keyboard. So let's start with that. You can have the regular layout keyboard, or you can do one of the gestures that Apple suggests you use and split it by pinching it or just taking it apart like this. See, there we go. It usually takes me a couple things to get it myself, so you can only imagine how hard it is for my students. Now let's put it back together. Now I also want to show you a different way to do that. It's just by holding this bottom key, or bottom right key, corner key. You hold it, and then it gives you two options: undock or split. We're gonna just face up, swipe up, go to split. It splits it again. So bada bing. Let's put it back together. Let's hold it again to dock it because it got undocked for some reason. Alright, so now let's talk a little bit about the special characters and the numbers. So, especially if you're looking for an address or something like that, you're going to have to start with a number. So, the first thing you can do is either just go to the opposite corner, the bottom left corner, and you'll see a little key that has a dot, question mark, and 1, 2, 3. If you tap on that, you're going to get all the numbers on the top row, and the special characters are going to come out. So press it back, you're back to the regular keyboard. Now, another thing that's really big now is the emojis. If you want to put a little happy face, if you want to talk just with emojis like a lot of people do, you tap on the key right next to the 1, 2, 3, and it brings up all the emojis. Tons of little happy faces or whatever it is that you may want to do. So you can see we got tons and tons, just like on an iPhone. So let's go back to the keyboard though. Now the second thing that we went over, especially this month, we were doing a lot of gestures on our classes this month, is an easier way to get to special characters or numbers, which is just by holding your finger on the appropriate key and sliding down. You'll see, so for example, if I wanted to use the number 5, it's right on top of the letter T. You would tap on a T, hold it there, and swipe down, and that brings up the 5. How simple is that? That's great. Now, another thing that we were talking about this month with gestures and everything is the cursor and how to correct mistakes. For example, if autocorrect doesn't catch your mistake to begin with, and if you just want to go back into a big word and change the first letter or something, or the second letter, you might want to just try to figure it out by tapping on the right spot, which is not really accurate. Let's just do presidents, but I'm going to misspell presidents. Let's put precedent, or precedents. So now, if I press space, obviously autocorrect did not. Oh, I actually did two misspellings. I put O instead of E and U instead of I. Now, to fix this, we can do the old-fashioned way, just delete the whole word and start over again. Just delete the whole word and start over again. Or we can put our finger on the actual search bar, hold it there, and you get a little magnifying glass, and you can actually bring the cursor to wherever you want, so you can change the word. Now, another thing you can do that I just learned about this myself is you can put 2 fingers on the keyboard and it makes it a trackpad. And let's see how it works. Put 2 fingers on it, and as you can see, you can move the cursor, but for some reason it's highlighting the whole thing. And I've tried this many times, so depending on how you do it, you can actually just move the cursor. Like, see, right now I can just move the cursor. Maybe it's the fact that I'm sideways on it, I don't know, but there's another way you can fix your word for whatever reason you might want to, and you put it back. Now, yep, so that's pretty much all I wanted to show you on the keyboard today. It's a regular keyboard, a lot of extra stuff with it, as far as you can split it to make it a real easy to type with your thumbs. I don't know how well that works in a big device like the iPad Pro, but there's the emojis key and there's a numbers key. So for my seniors, don't be scared of it. It's just a regular keyboard. Just a little bit of tapping we're going to do now. And I think this is going to be it for today. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button. If you loved it and want to see more from us, subscribe. And until next time, have a great day.